Hi guys, good afternoon, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to another video, guys. My name is Risa. If you're new here, welcome back to another video. In today's video, guys, I'm going to do some planting. I'm going to drop some seeds and I'm going to sow some seeds. First of all, I am going to show you some of my local seeds that I am going to plant. So I'm going to do some more corn. I'm going to put some corn in this bed right here, some sweet corn. And I'm going to do some string bean. This is my local string bean, guys. I'm going to do some kale. I didn't get any kale to germinate. I bought some kale seeds from overseas last year and they didn't germinate for me. So I'm going to do some red Russian kale, and I am also going to do some beets, but I'm going to do these upstairs in the tire. All right, guys, so these are my local products that I'm doing this year. I plan to plant most of my local products this year, guys. I'm going to use up most of my overseas seeds that I bought. I'm going to use them up. I'm going to sow them throughout the garden for the rest of the year because you don't want seeds to go to waste. But I don't have luck with most of them. And I think probably it's my area that I'm in. It doesn't do well in my area. Might be some other area it might do well, but most of them don't work, especially the peppers. The peppers doesn't work well in my area because as you can see, guys, you watch a lot of video that I planted peppers. Most of those bell peppers, different type of pepper, cayenne pepper, habanero pepper, I planted so much of those type of pepper and I don't get harvest just because they don't do well in my area. All right, I'm also going to see, I have some sweet pea left over. I'm also going to plant these in container downstairs. I also have some of my favorite lettuce that I'm going to plant. So this is my Paris Island lettuce. This is my baby red blend lettuce right here. I'm going to sow these in my lettuce container. I'm also going to do some okra. I'm going to use up these burpee okras. They didn't do well for me. I get very poor germination from them. And this is one of my local okra. So I'm going to plant some more of this right here. And I'm also going to plant a couple squash downstairs. I'm going to see how it do downstairs this year. So these are some of the seeds that I am going to plant today, guys. Hoping it work out. I plan to do a lot more. I plan to plant a lot more food this year, guys. All because I saved so much last year buying food at the market. All right, guys. So that's it, guys. We are going to plant a whole bunch of seeds, guys. A whole bunch of seeds. All right, guys. Let's get planting. All right, guys. We are going to start off with these seed that we talk about that we're going to plant. So I'm going to start off with the okra. First, I'm going to drop some okra seed. I'm going to try and grow 2 crookneck squash downstairs. and see how it works out, because I have so much empty container down here, so I'm going to make use of them. I'm also going to plant these 2 tomato plants in these 2 containers right here, but first I'm going to mix it with some of my compost. This is my compost that we make a couple of weeks ago, guys. It breaks down so fast, guys. So I'm going to mix some into the soil, and I am going to plant my tomatoes in. I already plant some of the tomato on the upstairs in the tire, so in my next update you'll see those tomatoes that I planted up there. Alright guys, so hold a second. I'm going to make my holes. I'm going to mix in my soil and make my holes for my tomato. Alright guys, I'm not going to use a lot, guys. Just mix in a little on the top. Alright, I like to plant my tomato deep, guys. I'm going to throw a little in the holes. Because I'm not using any fertilizer, so I'm just going to mix some of the compost in the hole. So I don't know if you can see the root system there, guys. I think it could have a little bit more root system there, but as you can see, it is healthy. They are nice, white and pretty, so that can work. Alright, let me get the other one out. Alright guys, so I am going to take the bottom leaves off the plant, and I'm just going to watch. This is a stink bug, you know, guys. I can't even plant in peace because of stink bugs. Just need to go a little bit deeper. Alright, here we go. Alright. Okay guys, so I go ahead and put the seeds in the hole. I'm going to just slightly cover them until they germinate. Just push them down in the dirt like this until they germinate. Then I'll cover them up with the soil. So this is one. I had problem with this germinating, guys. This is why I end up putting 3 in each other hole, because I had problem with these 2. These burpees, this burpees brand here, I had problem with them germinating. So this is my local okra, so I end up putting 2 in this container right here. So I'm going to water these in. Okay guys, so I'm going to do the crookneck squash now. So I'm doing the same method that I did with the other one. Then I'm just going to lightly cover these with some of the compost, and as soon as they germinate, then I'll just cover the plant with the soil so it has a deep root system. This is how I like to do it, guys, and it works for me. Right, so I'm just going to cover with a little bit of the compost. Alright, I'm just going to lightly water. I'm also going to come in later and I'm going to mulch these tomato right here and put the cage on, put the tomato cage around them, because I definitely have to protect it now from the stink bug. I already see a lot of white flies flying off of it, so I'm just going to come in and put the cage over it, and then I'm going to put the mesh on them, at least till they get a little bit bigger, then I can take the mesh off. Alright, guys, so I'm going to come back in now and I'm going to sow some lettuce seed. Today is just plant day today, guys. I'm doing a lot of planting today. I need to take these out, and I'm going to put new soil in this one right here and this one, but these are okay because I just put some new soil in these a couple weeks ago. So I'm just going to change this to, I'm putting some new soil. I'm putting a softer soil, guys. The lettuce doesn't like the other potting mix that I use. It is kind of clay, so after a while it gets so dry, and then the soil get compact in the thing, and the root of the lettuce is not spreading, so sometimes they will just stay in the pot here and just get stunted because they can't get to spread their roots properly because the soil is too compact. And to start my lettuce, guys, these lettuce right here, I planted one of these lettuce upstairs and it went to seed, and some of the seed germinate into the tire. So what I'm going to do, I am going to take some of them and bring them on the downstairs. I'm going to take all of them up and transplant them on the downstairs. So I'm not going to plant a lot of this seeds right here. And I don't have much of this. Okay, so I'm just going to sow all of this baby lettuce right here. Okay, so this pack here is finished. Guys, if I get a good germination from them, then I'll just do what I normally do. I'll just take some of them and transplant them in different area of the garden, such as my black holes right there. I'll definitely transplant some more in the black holes. And I'm also going to change the soil in the black hole too, just to plant lettuce. More well-drained soil in the black holes, just to plant lettuce. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for me today with the planting. I'm going to do the kale in container, and then I'm going to do the beetroot. I'm going to do the beetroot later, but I'm going to do this right now. I am going to plant the beans right now and finish off the planting. I'm going to lightly cover these now, guys, and just water them in. Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoy this little video with me just planting. Just wanted to come along with me and see how I do my thing in the garden. Alright guys, so this is my green bean. I'm going to do about 6 seeds in this container.